recording.
Recording.
Okay, I think you're going to want to get this on camera. Alex? Alex, have you seen the account from JD? He's pulled out.
What, completely?
Yeah, I'm not joking. We've got 6 fucking weeks, and our biggest investor has just pulled out of the project. We're fucking fucked.
So Rebecca, welcome to London.
Thank you.
You have stepped into madness. So you want an intro to Giftcoin and what we're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So over the next couple of months, we are attempting to launch a new digital currency specifically targeted at charitable giving and giving money to good causes. And so what we're trying to do is we're doing a kind of global crowdfunding campaign in December to raise funds to launch this new digital currency. Maybe I should give some of the backstory. So this year's been a really odd year in terms of hurricanes in America, like mass shootings, continuation of the refugee crisis, the Grenfell Tower in London, which is like super like near where we are in London, and kind of watching these things on the news and noticing in myself like the desire to want to do something, but the belief that if I give money to charities or organizations that I don't have confidence that money is really going to reach the people I'm actually trying to get the money to. Money being lost in overheads and kind of bloated organizations and inefficiency, or in the third world in bribes and corruption. And the kind of epiphany moment, let's say, was if we could use the transparency of the blockchain, that when you give money, you can see exactly where that money is spent and used, like a kind of end-to-end transparency of that donation. I would give like money, like that would be the thing that would make the difference. And I think I'm not alone in that experience, and that's true for a lot of people. And what we realized was something like this, where you're giving absolute confidence to people that are donating money, that it's going where they're donating it. Like, rarely can you truly say this in business, but something like that would actually change the world. I actually think could bring significantly more money to charities and good causes. And it would also really hold to account organizations there's so many organizations doing amazing things, but those that perhaps are a little bit less efficient, it would also cause a disruption in how they run their organizations as well. The team is myself, Tim Bashara, and John Beddoes, Chris Kane, who's based in Texas, Ben, our CTO. We've also got various advisors based around the world, both in the charitable not-for-profit sector, in the blockchain crypto world, and also in the world of investment as well. Hey Lee, how you doing?
I am okay, and you?
Yeah, all good. Tim's just walked in as well.
Hey, how's it going?
I've known Alex for a long time. I was best man at his wedding. We are a bit like husband and wife. We tend to argue a lot, but I think we respect each other. And I think we know each other well enough to have an argument and it not feel like that's serious, if you know what I mean. He's brilliant at storytelling. You know, he's good at leading the team. My speciality is technology, is product. So I guess I'm more analytical in that way. Funnily enough, I think in business-wise, I'm more measured and more considered, and I think he's more impulsive, which is probably the flip side of our personalities. But I think we're both enthused about Giftcoin. I think we both feel the passion. It's a go big or go home project. You know, there's no really medium way. Either we make it or we don't. But it's not just about building a company to make lots and lots and lots of profit for shareholders. It's actually about doing something that can genuinely change the world.
We thought it would be fascinating to tell the story of our journey to try and do this. This is not a kind of polished presentation of, of us, haven't we done great? The idea is to tell the stories of the highs and the lows, and quite honestly, at the time of recording this video, I have no idea if we will be successful in this endeavor. Like, we can control how much energy we give to it, and we're giving everything to it. But it's entirely possible that we could document this whole process and put out these vlogs and give everything to this, and the whole thing completely fail, which would be a little embarrassing. Yeah, we wanted to tell the story really of our path to try and do this.
One of the things I've learned from you over the years is sometimes, I haven't learned much from Tim, but one of the things I've learned from you over the years. Don't break the fourth wall, Alex. No, we are deliberately breaking the fourth wall. That's one of the
I thought we're not breaking the fourth wall.
No, we are. Rebecca's one character in the show.
Are we allowed to break the fourth wall?
Mm-hmm.
So we can talk to the camera?
Yeah.
Is it the third wall or the fourth wall?
It's the fourth wall, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Anyway, one of the very, very few things that I've learned from Tim over the years.
So the video team documenting the process is actually the first time I've been involved in this kind of thing. I hope I don't come over too much of an idiot. I might come over a little stroppy, probably. I'm very passionate about these things, and it tends to come out.
Inviting a video crew into your world, do you feel like that's too much transparency? Or
Time will tell. Maybe we're showing too much of our knickers to the audience. Maybe the audience don't want to see our underwear. It's funny. I think a lot of businesses try and give a sort of carefully controlled image to the public, right? About what they want you to see. And I think the danger is, by doing this kind of documentary, that people are going to see things we don't want them to see. But then I think we're hoping that we'll intrigue people, and people will be interested in our story, the story of Giftcoin, and the story of the characters that are making Giftcoin, enough to watch us and support us.
If I blow my lid every time you fuck up, then it's just going to be a boring show.
No, you know what I mean? He's too much of a therapist. He's like...
I think it's fair to say it's going to be a bit of a wild ride over the next few months. We are imminently about to launch the website, the white paper, the explainer video, press release going out to the whole crypto community and also national press. So a lot of what you'll be seeing over the coming few weeks is us just working really hard to get the word out and people to discover what it is that we're doing. There is no question in my mind that someone is going to do a version of what we're trying to do in the next 5 years. Like, using the blockchain to create trust and transparency in charitable giving is like, to me, it's a slam dunk. Someone's going to do that. Is it going to be us? Is it going to be now? Is it going to be, are we going to pull it off in the timescales that we have? I hope so. I believe we can. I wouldn't be here, and we wouldn't have flown you halfway across the world to document this if we didn't believe we could. It's extremely ambitious what we're trying to do.
Are you recording?
recording?
Okay, I think you're going to want to get this on the camera. Alex, what? Have you seen the cat from JB? He's pulled out.
What, completely?
Fucking fucked. I'm not joking.
No.
And no, he's pulled out. We've got six fucking weeks, and our biggest investor has just pulled out of the project. I'm serious.
But he's already reduced.
I know, but read the text from JB. It's like, there's no point me going through it again. No, he's saying he doesn't think we're going to be able to get the pre-sale. We're not going to be able to sell that for
It's
pre-sale.
just it's bullshit. If anyone else pulls out, it's fine. But if he pulls out,
I know he's the biggest investor. I know. Basically, we've got a 50 grand hole now. We've got to fill.
all right.
We've basically got to can the project or find some other investors.
We're not going
Or
to
change his mind. So the thing, we change his mind, find some other investors, or pull out before we spend any more money.
We can't back out. We're already massively financially exposed. The money we put in. We've made commitments on relationships, and also I feel committed to the project.
Yes, but there's not enough money to do it.
I know.
We're going to have to make a decision about whether we go ahead now. I mean, there's a serious chance that we can't go ahead. If we can't get someone to come in,
It's not that simple.
The problem is not, can we fill a 50 grand hole? The problem is, can we fill a 50 grand hole fast enough to get the paperwork out to the other investors, to get the money in, to hit the timelines, to get the project out this year?
That's the issue. Yeah.
Right, you talk to him. I will speak to JB, okay, and let's redo the budget and see if we can shave some stuff off. But you know, we're going to have to make a. We're going to pull this project. We need to pull it quickly.
We can't pull it.
Well, look,
let me call him. Let me call him tonight.
Okay. What about JB? You want to do that with JB?
No. Let me just call him. Yeah.
Let's do that, and then let's speak later. All right. Let's speak this about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock this evening.
It's always a fucking lie, isn't it?
Let's have my hair over this thing.